The UK just nearly crashed 2 of their fighter jets, and they've actually been really quite embarrassed. Earlier this week, the UK announced that whilst flying over the UK, 2 Hawk T2 fighter jets nearly crashed into a civilian plane. Now, it's worth knowing that the UK said it actually wasn't the fault of the fighter jet pilots that nearly caused this crash. In fact, it was the small civilian plane and the pilot who was flying it. According to the UK, they said that this small civilian plane was flying with no tracker on. In fact, the fighter jet pilots had no idea it was even in the sky. And the UK also said it happened whilst it was a really cloudy day outside, which meant that the fighter jet pilots were just not able to see the civilian plane. And we know now that those fighter jet pilots came within just 30 meters of this civilian plane, which is really, really close. Now, of course, you have to remember that it is completely illegal for a civilian plane to turn its tracker off, because obviously things like this could happen. But the part that makes this a little bit embarrassing for the UK is that they've actually been unable to identify who was flying that civilian plane and who turned the tracker off. So it seems like nobody's going to be arrested for this, but at least they didn't crash. To be fair, things could have been quite a lot worse. And it isn't actually the UK's fault. As I said, it's the pilot of that civilian plane that nearly caused this crash. Worth knowing about though, but of course, as usual, you can leave me a follow for some more global news like this.